In our previous video, we made use of canActivate route guard in order to implement event route activator service. So we had written a service over here, that is event route activator service, such a way that this canActivate method, which we have defined over here, whenever an event exists, it will navigate to that event. If event doesn't exist, then it will navigate to /404 page. So this we have implemented so far in the previous video. In this video, we will see another requirements. For example, in our application, we have this create event page. Inside this create event page, whenever I am clicking on this cancel button, it will quickly navigate to a home page, right? Here I want to implement route guard. So here I want to make use of another property of route, that is canDeactivate, such a way that whenever I am clicking on this cancel, it should prompt the user for confirmation. It should ask the user whether have you saved the data in this form? Do you really wish to navigate to the main page or not? That message I want to display over here, and on click of that confirmation only, it should go back to this main page. Let's see how we can implement this. Okay, let's quickly switch to Visual Studio Code. So inside routes.ts, inside this file, so for which event, which component I want to implement this, I want to implement for create event component. Because if you see this page, create event, inside this /event/new, this is the routing navigation path, right? So for the same path where there is event/new and the component is create event component, I have to include a property over here. So what is the property I want to include? canDeactivate. Okay, canDeactivate. This will take an array. Okay, inside this array we have to pass canDeactivate create event. Okay, so whatever we are passing over here, canActivate create event, which we are passing over here, we have to provide this inside app.module.ts. okay, inside providers array, if you observe here, we have providers array. So inside this providers array, we have defined event service, event route activator, right? So after this, we have to implement, see if you observe here, this is a shorthand way of defining the providers. Now I want to include over here another one, that is I want to include, that is provide. Instead of using this shorthand approach, here I am using other approach where we are going to define the function. Previously we have implemented service and we made use of canActivate method in order to perform route guarding, that is for guarding against the navigation, right? Error navigation, that we have implemented. Now instead of using this service, we are going to define a function over here. Okay, here I have to pass for providers array, here I have to pass inside provide the name which I am going to pass inside the routes. This the same name which I am passing here, I have to pass over here. Okay, and another, see here, if you observe, provide is a property defined here, which is not inside this providers array. I am defining this property. So another property which we want to define over here is use value. Okay, this use value, here I need to specify the name of the function which should be called whenever I am going to make use of canDeactivate. So whenever I am making use of this property canDeactivate, it should invoke that function. So I have to provide the name of that function here. So I'm going to name it as check modified state. So I want to name it as check modified state. Now I have to provide implementation for check modified state. Before that, I want to create a flag over here to check whether it has been modified or not. So I am going to create a flag by making use of Boolean data type. Okay, that we'll add inside create event component.ts. Okay, inside create event component.ts, here I am going to add a flag that is modified. Okay, and this will take type as Boolean. I am setting it to true. Okay, so I am using this flag is modified flag. Now by making use of this flag, that is this is modified property, I am going to check whether anything modifications is done on that form or not, create event form. Okay, so I'll go back to app.module.ts. Now I have to implement this function over here. So how to implement that function over here? We can make use of export function, and name of this function I want to provide the same name, that is check modified state. Okay, and this check modified state which I'm going to take function over here will take component as a parameter. So what is a component? Create event is the component, create event component.ts. That component I have to pass over here. So component, what is a component? Create event component. Okay, from here I'm going to get, okay, get component. So whatever present inside create event component, this flag, this property which I created, now can be accessed inside this function. That's where we are passing this parameter here for check modified state. Okay, now here I need to check whether the component has been modified or not by making use of a condition over here, that is if component dot is modified. So we are able to access this property from create event component. If it is modified, then what I have to do? I have to return, okay, I have to return a confirmation window, that is window.confirm. I can provide an appropriate message over here. So I want to display, here I want to display, you have not saved this event, you have not saved this event. Do you really wish to continue? See, you have not saved this event, I want to display the message over here. Do you really wish to cancel? I want to specify over here, because I am asking for confirmation to the user. Do you really wish to cancel? Okay, that's it. So if this condition is satisfied, if it is modified, and we are returning a window confirmation with this message. If not, then what we will return? We'll return true. Okay, that's it. So we are making use of canDeactivate property, where we have defined inside routes.ts. Here we are passing what is the name of it, that is canDeactivate create event. So this we are passing inside providers array of app.module.ts here, inside providers array, and we are passing respective use value property. We are setting it to the name of the function, check modified state. And for this function I am going to create a flag over here with a property is modified boolean true. Okay, using this property I am going to pass as parameter, that is component, create event component as parameter for this function, and I am checking the condition over here. If component dot is modified, yes. If it is modified, then we are going to return a confirmation pop-up. Okay, on click of this only it will go back to the main page, or else it will not go. Let's see how this will work now. We have done necessary changes for this. Okay, let's run this project by making use of npm space start. So our project is getting compiled. It's building the modules. So it got compiled successfully and hosted on localhost colon 4200. Now if we open this link, okay, if you observe, this is our main page, that is a home page where we're displaying all the events. Okay, now I'll click on create event, and then I'll click on cancel button. See, if you observe here, whenever I click on cancel button, previously what used to happen, it will immediately go back to the all events page, that is a main page. Now what it is happening, it is preventing the user from going immediately to the main page. Instead it is showing this pop-up. What is the message here? You have not saved this event, do you really wish to cancel? It is asking. Okay, now here we have two options. If I click on cancel, we'll still stay in the same page. If I click on OK, it will go to the main page. Okay, that is the difference. If I click on cancel over here, it will stay on the same page, and if I click on OK, it will go back to the main page. This is how we are making use of another route guard, that is the property which we used so far, that is canDeactivate, which will prevent and which will ask the user for confirmation if you still want to stay in the same component or you want to go to the previous component, that is the main component. Okay, so that's it for the video. You have seen two ways where we can make use of route guards. That the first way, by making use of event route activator service. Here we have implemented the service and checking if event exists, then we are returning the event. If it doesn't exist, then we are navigating to /404 page. Okay, that we had seen in the previous video. In this video, we are making use of canDeactivate property, that is another property of route. By making use of this, we are asking for confirmation of user to navigate back to the main page or not. So that's it regarding this route guards, which we have seen in these two videos. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please like, comment, and share this video, and kindly subscribe to my channel in order to watch more videos, and click on bell icon to get notifications whenever I am going to upload a new video.